Hey everyone, I'm Nick and welcome to the channel. This is my 2004 Infiniti M45. It's a really cool show car, but there are a lot of little things that need to be fixed on it. And one of those is the windshield washer system. On the road trip to bring it back home, I got the windshield washer fluid level warning, went to fill up the tank, and the fluid I poured into the tank ended up under the car. Now this car's had some work done, some paint work, some body work, and the quality is, let's say, questionable. So I think the hose between the washer fluid bottle and the nozzles here is kinked, torn, broken, or not reinstalled properly somewhere. So today we're gonna try to find out where the issue is and if we can fix it. The first thing we're gonna do is open the hood, see where everything is to try to get an idea of where the issue might be when we get the car in the air. All right, so we're under the hood. Got washer fluid fill right here. Looks okay from here. Someone definitely messed with this at some point because this is probably supposed to be bolted in. And then the only other side of the hose we see is over here. So comes from here, goes over into the hood and across over there. Now from what I know, it doesn't leak here. So I think it's leaking under here somewhere. So we're gonna try to figure out where. So I guess the first thing we'll do is look at the bottle itself down here and try to see if we can see the bottom with the car in the air, see where the hose attaches, and where it can go. Now this is actually gonna be the first time I get to take a look under this car. So hopefully things look good. All right, let's get under here and see what things look like. We got our coilovers in here. Brakes look good over here. I don't see any tubing in here that could be washer fluid yet. In fact, I'd be surprised if we were this far back. Power steering boots are twist tied on, interesting. This looks like maybe we could use a washer on this piece. This bolt's not retaining it. This side looks good. Oh dear. The front hooks are kind of bent for some reason. Oh, and somebody, I don't know if this is factory, little tabs to hold the lip on. Well, maybe. Oh, they're staples? Why is this stapled? Who did this? This is upsetting. Yeah, you can see them throughout here. Okay, well, just keep going. Everything's clean. We've got some scratches on the cats, which is entirely expected because on the road trip there were some speed bumps in a couple places that were entirely too tall, and this car is very low. So I'm not surprised. Drive shaft looks good. Ooh. Resonator here is a little scuffed. Oh, it looks like it was re-welded at some point. Interesting. Body looks good. These mufflers look good. Differential looks good. Looks like they just have external sensors here. Look at these teeth. Rear brakes and suspension look good. Their suspension or springs are here. Oh, we've got actual like spring purchase for the lower end springs here. And then our shocks in there. And back here, I think charcoal canister, towing hook. Oh, a couple of bolts missing there. Okay. A light scuff here from when this was towed, but not visible from outside. Yeah, it's actually, this is nice. Yeah, the hardware looks good. Awesome. Yeah, transmission is dry. Things look dry under here too. All right. Well, oh, there's some pipes here, but that is presumably brakes and fuel. This plate was damaged. The zip ties that I put there in New Mexico because they realized this just fell off. And actually, it didn't have a washer, so I used a piece of tool packaging because there was a hole in this piece. So this will be removed at some point because you can see up here the tabs are broken off here and here. There's some wear through these and we want a good piece to protect these pipes. But that is not our washer fluid. None of this is our washer fluid. All right, looking down here, it seems like this up here, this stuff is the wheel well. This is a cover, and this is a cover. But none of that tells me where the washer fluid leaks out of, which is unhelpful. Maybe we take this off and go from there. Oh, I just realized this is bad paint work. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Look at that. All right, so to try to figure out where it's leaking, we're gonna actually just put water into the washer bottle and see where it leaks out. That'll give us a better idea of where to go. It's just full? Why?
Or is the sensor? No, the sensor could have failed.
It doesn't explain why it leaked.
So the sensor may have failed, but when you go to,
oh, so
it's gonna pump it into somewhere else where it fails.
Okay. Oh yeah, diluted. Okay, so there's fluid in there. All right. The bottle is really full, which means the leak is not from the bottle, but probably after the pump, before this. All right. Am I gonna get sprayed? Probably not. Okay, do a pull. Pump's working.
Yes. But...
Okay.
The hell?
Oh, it's on the other side? What?
It's literally pumping into the hood.
Okay, do you want to grab the camera and point it there?
And then pouring out of a drain hole in the hood. What did they do to my car?
Oh, I see. Okay. That's horrible. There's so much on the floor. All right, let's turn this on. Well, the good news is, oh, did they paint over the nozzles and they're blocked, so it's just shooting out around the hoses?
It's either that or in these holes, it's not attached. So I'm wondering if in here, it's not properly attached to the sprayer.
Yeah, but it's not spray. Is it leaking out the other side too? A little bit.
A little bit? I mean, it's pouring out of here.
Yeah, I see a little bit over here, but it's mostly the other side.
Yeah.
But what I don't get is, wait. Wait. What?
Okay, so we found the problem.
Is this what's happening? Is it just? It was just shooting.
I don't know if.
Is.
So they didn't bother to attach it at all. Just shoved it in there, and so every time you
shooting fluid into the hood
and pouring it on the other side. Okay.
Cool.
That sprayer, if it's anything like most of the other ones, including the Volvo, that sprayer should have 2 ports on it.
Oh, the yeah.
Underneath, so in that hole, there should be.
I don't feel another. Is it supposed to hook up in here, maybe?
Oh, maybe. If there's a T.
Yeah, there's a Y connector here.
So they.
Okay. So they just like, yeah, this is fine.
It
It never rains in Arizona. We don't need this. It looks finished. I did it.
It just lived there.
Well, that's nice that we don't have to tear apart stuff in the wheel well. So I think if we pop one of these out, we'll be able to pull this back in. I mean, I could do it blind. I could definitely do this blind. I might as well try. It's like a Y fitting, so it's kind of like a Y fitting. We've got the bottom arm going to this, the through arm going to the other side, and this one that's supposed to connect here. So let me see. It feels like it's about as on as it's gonna be, so try to clip this back in. I could have just threaded it through. Anyway, we'll test it first. I dropped the key.
Oh no.
I dropped the key and I can't reach it anymore. There we go. Okay, let's see. Ooh. That.
Hey, it works.
Oh, well, we got 2 out of 3 on the far side, but that's good.
Well, they did paint over it, so we can fix that.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay. Here we go. Better. Now that that's done, let's also take care of the oil because it's due for a change. So we'll run this up to temperature, get the oil out, change the filter, and be done. We're gonna use suction for the oil change, so start by getting our dipstick out. And we'll get started. Is it supposed to be like 6 quarts or something? Unfortunately, I was only able to get about 3 quarts out, so we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way, get the car in the air, and drain the rest that way. As we saw before, this is the access panel for the oil filter. So let's get that off first. So I guess this just flips out of the way. Oh, and the drain plug is right here, perfect. Okay, then we need a clip up here. All right, let's get this done. I'm gonna drain this. This is a 14. This is a metal sealing washer here, which we'll replace as well. And I got a new pin right here, something that I had on hand that fit just right. I'm gonna use this flexible funnel, and I've got a catch can underneath, so this will hopefully work and not just shoot into here if we can avoid it. Okay. All right, I hope this works. Whoa, okay. Seems low. Okay. All right, I got a new crush washer here. Using a copper one this time. I've seen kits for this car or this engine that were with plastic ones, so I think copper will be just fine. Torque spec for this is 22 to 29 foot-pounds, so I'm just gonna do 25. There we go. Let's get the oil filter off. My new filter, and I found that the new one fits with the 65 or 67 millimeter by 14 flutes with the wrench, or you can use a generic oil filter wrench that fits. Yep. Oh, there's more oil in there, that's good. Yeah, there's a lot more oil, that's reassuring, because the engine sounded fine, but 3 quarts out of the suction and drain plug felt really low. I have heard that these engines burn oil, but I didn't expect it to be that much. Oops, I missed a bit. Grab a bit of this. Put it in our gasket. Take our new filter. Just hand tight. And we'll clean this up and we can keep going. Clean this up a bit so that any oil that was left wasn't gonna spread back when I drive it. And I think we are good. Let's put this back up. I 3D printed some extra plastic washers for this side especially, and then maybe I'll put one on the other side too. That's better. Also we got that, so this is all buttoned up nicely. That's good. If you're ever in a situation where you're not sure about your drain plug, you can also start filling beforehand and keep an eye on it, just for peace of mind. All right, so we're gonna put in 5.9. This will protect the engine a bit more. This molybdenum additive is really good, and it should give us some extra protection if there are any oiling issues. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically at the H level. So we'll run it, check again, and then top it up again. It looks like it's just under the dot for high.
Okay, well then that's all we have to put in.
All right, and close this up, I guess. Nice. Well, that was a pretty easy fix for something that seemed so dramatic. And it probably seemed worse than it was at the time, because driving on the highway in late summer with bugs hitting your windshield without washer fluid is a little concerning, but fortunately, manually washing it every time it filled up was fine. Someone just failed at their job spectacularly by leaving that hose disconnected. I guess is not really a surprise considering the condition they left things in when they repainted the car. So here we are. Now with the oil change also done, that means this car is ready to hit the 2026 show circuit. So if you're in the New Jersey area, you might see it out there. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and to hype it. And if you've ever had a small failure like this have dramatic consequences, let me know down in the comments. If you want to see more videos like this and more fixes on this car, because there are a lot coming, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and one more thing, you may have noticed we're getting really close to 10,000 subscribers, and to celebrate that, I'm gonna make a video that talks about every single car that has been on the channel, and I'm gonna show you every car that I currently own, which, spoiler alert, is 19. As part of that, I'm also gonna do a couple giveaways, so be sure to stick around and maybe subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss it. See you soon. 19 cars, I gotta get rid of some.